Welcome back. This is our fourth and final segment, and we are bringing the heat in the studio with this one. It's all about Sewfisticated by Ceecee. Not sophisticated, Sewfisticated. And we have the owner with us, Miss Camille Cutkelvin, all the way from Ceecee.
Yeah.
Would you believe it? And she is in to talk with us about some of her Easter wears, specifically some beachwear that she has as options for this Easter holiday. Good morning, Ms. Cutkelvin.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, everyone. Good morning at home. Thank you for tuning in.
All right, so for those who may not be familiar with your work, let's talk a bit about it. When did you get into this?
Sewfisticated by Ceecee was created during COVID. I got my first sewing machine during 2021 when a friend brought it for me. Shout out to Miss Audrey. She gifted me this sewing machine, and I had no clue what to do with it. Honestly, I had no idea what sewing was at all, but I had the ambition to figure it out so that I can be able to teach my child, because initially it was for her, the machine. So I started learning about sewing swimwear specifically when I got my machine, and ever since I've been perfecting that craft, and that's what I do now for a living.
Is there a different technique required to sew swimwear versus other forms of clothing?
Oh my gosh, yes, there is a completely different techniques, especially with elastic.
Okay.
Elastic is something that is initially like very crucial to creating a perfect swimwear, and that's something that not many garments have, which is elastic. That takes different techniques and different stitches as well. So yes, I had to learn all of that. I had no clue what I was doing in the beginning. I started by donation, actually.
Okay.
And through donations, I started saving and investing into cloth and just continuing.
Now I have to tell you, Ms. Cutkelvin, I would purchase a swimwear just because you're from Ceecee, because you are surrounded by water. Of course you'll have clothing that will support you the way you should if you're going in the ocean. Let's talk about why you chose to do swimwear, though.
I chose to do swimwear due to the fact that many women of my shape and size didn't have access to swimwear, especially custom made. My swimwear are all custom made. They're made perfect for everybody. Every shape, every size.
Lovely.
I've had women with no boobs, women with one boob come to me and have swimwear made for them. So it's been very uplifting and just incredible to offer something way different than what is the norm of just ordering online and having it shipped to you, and then the top doesn't fit and the bottom is a little too small or somewhat in that effect. So.
Now, we're not going to keep our viewers waiting. We have a live demonstration of one of your pieces. I think it's you call it two-piece.
Yes.
Two pieces. We're going to have a live demonstration, and you could explain to us what we are looking at in terms of the design and the trend and stuff like that. Okay, so we have somebody on set, and we'll invite our model on set to
Alrighty,
come and
welcome
show us
Miss
the piece.
Shante Morgan, my model. She's been with me since my first small fashion show. My swimwear are all reversible, so these can be used on both sides. So my swimwear is like getting two pieces in one. So she can flip the top on one way and the bottom stays the same, or the bottom can flip one way and the top stays the same, or you can flip the both of them.
We're not going to flip it on...
No, not on screen, but I'm just explaining.
What do you find your clients or your customers looking for when they're asking for a swimwear lately?
More than likely, I get more women who are more voluptuous, who come to me and they want something more comfortable to fit in. So most of my clients are very larger women, like
plus size women,
So.
And you know, one of the questions or one of the things that we oftentimes think is because you're plus size, you can't use two-piece, you can't use a swimwear. What do you say to that individual, and how do you style for plus size women?
Well, I say to that individual that all bodies are considered sophisticated.
Or all bodies are beach bodies.
Exactly.
I love it.
Well, our motto at Sewfisticated by Ceecee is that all body types are considered sophisticated. So I would say that we can throw that out the window. All beach bodies, all bodies are beach bodies,
I
right?
see what the model is wearing, and I look in those little gift bags, and I noticed there seems to be a chromatic type of metallic type of vibes
Fabric.
going on. Is that a trend right now?
Right, yes. Right now, chrome, metallic, anything from snake skin, stuff like that is getting in trend. And I'd like to show you guys these pieces that I have. These are snake skin metallic, all reversible. These swimsuits are all reversible.
Okay, so this is the reversible that you're talking about.
You can see that it can be used on both sides, so it's like getting two pieces in one.
This is similar to that.
Yes,
It's
This
beautiful.
is similar, but this is snake skin.
Yeah,
and
yes.
she has aqua print, so it's like more of a shimmery water effect. Also, I have mostly tie-dye metallic is also in as well. So there's this.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
So,
Right?
and
I
then-
love that look.
I've never seen something like that.
So
I've
this
never
is,
seen that
also
either.
one that is very cute and reversible as well.
Do you make swimwear for men as well?
I do make swimwear for men. What we use is cotton to make the pants waterproof and not too heavy in
nice.
water. So
Okay.
we do make swimwear for men as well.
Okay,
That's good.
So we could ask the model to step off. It's freezing in here.
Yeah.
I'm cold, so I could imagine without the sun, she
Thank
may
you,
also
Shantae.
be freezing as well. Thank
That's
you,
true.
thank you so much, Shantae, for being such a great trooper and model.
Definitely.
Now, let's talk a bit more about the business and how people can contact you. If they want a custom design, do they have to come to Keekalker? Do you make yourself available? How does it work?
With my company, you can reach us on Instagram, on Facebook, at WhatsApp, 501-661-7804. We also have an office line as well if you can't reach me on my cell, which is 226-0101. If you have a design in mind, you can send your design and we will create it for you. And we also send you a size chart so that you are able to self-measure.
Okay.
So that you can send me your measurements and I create the design for you and ship it to you. Also, we provide shipping overseas as well. So we are also available to do shipping worldwide.
You know, one of the things that I've observed is that swimwear is pretty pricey.
Yes.
Let's talk a bit about your rates because I've seen some swimwear go over $100, over $200,
Wow.
Paul. Let's talk about pricing.
Okay, so the beauty about Sewfisticated by Ceecee is that our pricing stays the same. From extra small to medium sizes, we charge 55 Belize per item. And from large to double XL and plus sizes above that, we charge 65 Belize.
Wow.
So, and these are custom made items. I don't
Yeah.
think you can get any
You
better
can't
than
beat that. That's your exact measurement, exactly the style that you wanted.
Color to everything.
And it's under $100. Wow. Wow. Well, do you have any spaces to make any custom made
Definitely.
any
I
last
have
minute
spaces.
orders?
I have a couple days to play with to ship out orders. So if anybody would like to place orders,
Yeah.
then you guys
Does
can
it
do
mean that you don't have much available for individuals to purchase if they just want something that can fit?
The thing is with Sewfisticated by Ceecee, we cater to individuals customly. So I usually create upon order so that it's made just for you and in your size and whatever. But we do want to expand and have a ready-made section, but it's just me.
I
run
was
this
just
entire
going to
business
ask.
So one
by
woman-
myself. I have nobody helping me. I do everything, the marketing, the creation, the design, everything.
When it's a one-woman business like that, especially in sewing and fabric, it's not an easy thing because it's not an
really
easy
not.
process, and it takes time
Yes, it
to
does. It is time
create
consuming.
at least one piece. So yeah, I could see how
Yes.
that's the case. Remind us again how people can reach you. You have social media
I
pages?
have all social media pages, Instagram, Facebook. You can reach me on WhatsApp. I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Sabrina, I can see individuals reaching out for this design.
I can picture just a lovely couple or family set
Exactly,
where the
yes.
baby looks like the mom and the dad are matching, and
Yes.
that you only get that with custom made
Exactly,
items. So
yeah.
so those make for great memory capturing and whatnot.
Definitely.
I want to ask you though, what makes a good swimsuit? For a woman at least, because oftentimes you look for support, you look for something that is flattering to the body, but what makes a good swimsuit good?
What I think makes a good swimsuit good is just the comfort that you can provide someone in these items. Not being worried that, oh, this is gonna fall out, oh, if I bend over this is gone. Or, you
Yeah.
know, it's just being comfortable, and I think that's what makes a great difference in regular store-bought swimsuits and custom made, because you're comfortable, it fits you, it's yours, you know.
Yeah. I think about that because, you know, when you're on the beach, it's not only about swimming. Sometimes
it's
people
playing
partake in volleyball.
and other
You don't
beach
want to be
sports.
jumping and something
Exactly.
falls out somewhere. You want something that you can
Definitely.
rely on.
Exactly. Right, that's right.
Well, I'll give you one final opportunity to share with our viewers how they can reach you if they would like to purchase these swimsuits as well, whether the pricing as well.
Okay. You guys can reach Sewfisticated by Ceecee on Facebook and Instagram. Also, we are available on WhatsApp at 501-661-7804. Also, what was the last question?
The pricing.
The pricing from extra small to medium is 55 Belize per item, and from large to XL and custom, double XL and custom orders beyond that is 65 Belize.
And also for persons who maybe question the idea of getting their measurements, you have provided a measurement chart where you can get the exact measurements from your clients. That way they can get their swimsuit that fits them perfectly.
Yes.
And can your potential clients also come with designs that they're hoping for?
Yes, so we do custom designs. So if you have an idea, you can always send over your ideas. However, we do have a catalog as well. But if you have something in mind that you don't see available on our catalog, you can always send over a design.
And do we have to also send our fabric, or do you have a catalog of fabrics?
I have a catalog of fabric as well, and if you do have your own fabric, that's perfect too.
I imagine there's a specific type of fabric for swimwear. It's not just you could go to Mikado and grab a pretty...
If you do go to Mikado, guys, make sure to ask for Lycra, Lycra, and that's the fabric for swimwear, which is a four-way stretch fabric.
Okay. And what's really interesting, as you mentioned, is that your swimwears, you can use them on both sides.
Yes, so that's the unique thing about mine. It's reversible, so it's like getting two swimwears in one every time you purchase.
For the price of one. Amazing. You don't have to feel, because I know there are persons who feel like if they post a picture in this swimsuit, they can't
use it again. Nope. With this one, you can have 4 sets of pictures if you like.
Well, I have to say thank you so much for stopping by and sharing your products with us, even bringing along a model who also brought the heat in the studio this morning. And again, just to remind our viewers, you don't only create custom-made swimwear for women, also for men, for the entire family. All you have to do is share your ideas and you're going to bring them to life.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Well, this has been a fabulous show, Paul. We had a jam-packed show on a Tuesday, really. We had 4 great segments starting things off in the spirit of Easter and the heat. We were talking about heat illness and how to protect yourself, the ones most vulnerable to heat illnesses, and of course, what you should do. This is a campaign collaborating with the Ministry of Health and Wellness and of course UNICEF. And in our second conversation, it was all about the hot deals
over at Cellular World, and we'd like to thank our friends from Cellular World who brought the deals to us, who explained exactly what's happening over there for the Easter holiday, especially their raffle that takes place tomorrow at 2:30.
Yes.
You could win an overnight stay for 2 at Sleeping Giant, and then there's 5 other tours that you could also win tomorrow. And all it takes is going over to the store and spending $25 or more, and you'll get a chance to get into that raffle. And then we moved right over to
Miss World Belize. She stopped by on our set, and she even told us that just before she got here, she delivered a baby calf. You don't get that often from your guests that stop by on the show, but she came to talk about her experience just a few weeks ago in New Delhi, India, where she graced the stage of the Miss World and talked about what her experience was like. Of course, she made history being the top 40, the first Belizean to ever place at the Miss World stage. And now she's back here talking about what's next for her. We do know that she is a farmer by heart, and by profession she is also a certified beekeeper. So we want to say congratulations to her and her achievements on that pageant stage, but also in the other ways that she will be giving back, of course, to Belize in her own profession.
And then finally, we wrap things up with Sewfisticated.
Sewfisticated.
Right, by Ceecee. And we want to thank them for being on set with us and sharing some of their wonderful designs. Stuff is trendy, price is affordable, and they make it all custom. And so it's as simple as that.
You
want
that.
style, you want comfort, you want custom. Nobody want to wear, basically, where were you to wear upon the beach. So you go out and you're like, oh, no,
you don't have to worry about who wore it best.
Yeah, if you're concerned about those types of things, right? And so we want to thank Ceecee and her model for coming on set this morning and for displaying their lovely designs.
But of course, we also want to thank you, our viewers, for tuning in with us on this Tuesday morning and sticking with us. We have to say thank you as always. We're winding down, Paul. It is a short week, so we are jumping into the middle of the week tomorrow. But if you're celebrating a birthday today, it is March 26th.